City. And let us go to discover the unrevealed things.
Welcome to Parian Monument. Let us discover the unrevealed things. The Parian Monument portrayed the Basilica del Santo Niño, the Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral, the St. John the Baptist Church, the Magellan's Cross, and a Spanish galleon. The monument represented the conversion of Roja Humabon and his followers to Christianity, local revolution against Spanish rule, Tijuana veneration of Santo Niño, and beatification of second Filipino saint Pedro Calungsod as well. It was built by the local artist Eduardo Castrillo. The construction of the structure began in July 1997. Its inauguration was on December 8, 2000. Historical structures carved in the huge monolith are the Basilica del Santo Niño, Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral, San Juan Bautista Parish Church, Magellan's Cross, and a Spanish galleon. Also dedicated in the monument are statues of the late President Sergio Osmeña Sr. and Blessed Pedro Calungsod. The structure is in Parian, which got its name from the word pari-pari, meaning to barter or trade. According to scholar and historian Rizal Mojares, it was where the wealthy Chinese merchants of old lived and held lavish events. A few homes were the wealthy Chinese merchants and constructed during the 17th to 19th century, remaining standing today. Buntaglo.
Morning. Asa man mga eskwelahan?
Yap San Diego Ancestral House. It's just a few steps away from the Parian Monument. Well, actually, it is also one of the heritage of the Cebu City. So come here and ay na ikat na siya kabong sa video. The Yap San Diego Ancestral House is located at 155 Lopez Haina Corner Mabini Street, Parian District, and Cebu, Philippines. It is just a few steps away from Parian Monument, which is also known as Heritage of Cebu Monument, and meters away from Colon Street, the oldest street in the Philippines. It is considered to be one of the oldest residential houses in the Philippines. The Yap San Diego Ancestral House was built sometime between 1675, and it was originally owned by a Chinese merchant named Don Juan Yap and his wife Doña Maria Florido. They had 3 children named Maria, Eleuterio, and Consolacion. It's got curled stone walls, hard wood posts and beams, and roofs of red clay and style of a Cebu much younger and vastly differently from what it is today. Indeed, the Yap San Diego Ancestral House holds the distinction of being one of the oldest houses in the Philippines and possibly the oldest Chinese home outside China. The current house owner, Val San Diego, famous choreographer and antique collector, estimates its construction to between 1675 to 70. Okay, we are here at Casa Gordo Museum, Cebu. Short detail of Casa Gordo Museum, Cebu. It is the home, or was the home, of Juan Gordo, the first Filipino bishop of Cebu. Casa Gordo Museum is located at Lopez Haina Street. At present, the museum houses many old ancient relics, and the displayed relics give a picture of the Filipino lifestyle during the period of 1860s and 1920s. Alejandro Reyes here Palace built the house, which became the famous home of Juan Gordo in the middle of 19th century. Four generations of Gordo family have stayed in the house, including Juan Gordo. In the year 1980, Ramon Aguez's plantation incorporated had acquired the home, and the restoration of the home was turned into a museum and open to the common people in the
on 24th of September 1991. National Historical Institution Board, under the Resolution Number 4, declared the house as a historical landmark of the nation. This is the golden Tara of Agusan. This is 21 karat gold female figurine found in 97 from the riverbank of Wawa River in Esperanza, Agusan, northwestern Mindanao. So I've seen here. And this part is the Vietnamese Saladons. 4 copies of their Chinese counterparts are only in Cebu, here in Cebu. Their previous presence here and elsewhere in the archipelago has not been adequately explained. So, and then this is the large Somoto high ball with fish decoration in underglazed iron oxide. This is the skull, the deformed skull. During the 16th century, native Cebuanos tied pieces of flatwood behind at the front of their heads to deform their skull because there's some holes in their skull. And come here. This is a bracelet, different bracelets. They're very, made from the horns or tips of This is called bansil. This one, worn by a loader together with the rough glass beads, most probably exported from Malaysia or India. This is cool. This one is the different fragments. This one is the different fragments recovered in the cave of Barili. As you have seen, it's very quite. Various Neolithic stone tools, which is used by our ancient people who used. This one is their tools for. Okay, now we're here in the Cathedral Museum of Cebu. Which is the museum of the downtown Cebu City in the Philippines that is opened in November 2006. It is the museum of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Cebu. The focus of the museum is regional church architecture and artifacts. Many of the items on the display are from the Spanish colonial times. It is situated next to the Cebu Metropolitan Cathedral and not far from the Basilica Menor del Santo Niño. The collection is housed in a building which is in itself a museum piece. This is the park. Very cool and nice here. Grass. We're heading to Basilica de Santo Niño. We're here. And we're going to cross now over Bye, park!
This cross of the tallow wood indicates the original cross planted by Ferdinand Magellan on this very site, April 21, 1521.
Welcome to Plaza Independencia. Plaza Independencia is strategically located between Fort San Pedro and the building that used to be the Gobierno Provincial in the downtown area of Cebu. The plaza is a popular hangout for many living or working around the area. It is one huge garden filled with trees, ornamental plants, and flowers. There is also a public skating rink at the center of the circular skating ring. An obelisk dedicated to the memory of Miguel Lopez Legazpi, the first Spanish Governor-General of the Philippines, planted at the very heart of the plaza. Ikaw na niyo. Hindi na ma-shop. Lakaw. We will going to enter the beautiful San Pedro. Fort San Pedro. Yes, that's Irene. Okay, so we're now here. This is the